People are spending thousands of dollars on courses so that they can get to your level. And here you are willing to throw it all away.
You know why they'll never get to this level? Because they're spending thousands of dollars on bullshit courses and spending thousands of dollars building their company.
Some people just don't know how, though.
I don't know how.
There's no roadmap to
We've all
success, but
established,
somebody is,
yeah, we've established long ago. I don't know much. So if I could figure it out, anybody could figure it out.
how did business,
If you're running a remotely unsuccessful company, you need to look at me and be like, if that fat moron can get it done, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I need to go be an employee. Like,
yeah, how did people grow successful businesses before there were consultants?
because before there was consultants, the people that own businesses were people that should own businesses. And the people that shouldn't own businesses were fucking employees.
So you're
Instead
saying
of
just
business
prolonging
owners
the
taking,
suffering.
instead of business owners getting hacked by a bunch of people saying, we know you're not naturally good at running a business. We know you're not successful at running a business, but here, we're going to teach you how to do it if you give us fucking $1,000 a month.
That's a deal. Thousand
And
dollars a
then
month is a deal.
these people go out and all that company really cares about, they don't actually want you to be successful, because if you become successful, you don't need them anymore.
Could you
So they're
not
always,
on-ramp others from the
you know what
program?
they're all going to teach you? They're going to, any person selling any bullshit course or anything online, all they're doing is trying to teach you to earn enough money to pay them.
I don't know. One consultant I talked to says that they don't want to work with somebody for more than 3 years because at that point they should be there should
Until
be
that
nothing
consultant can't
left.
pay their fucking mortgage.
That's up to yeah, that's up to them.
When, if, see, like in your world, you listen to that person say that, and because you're a good person who thinks the best of people, which we've established, Mike, you're like, yeah, that guy doesn't work with people for more than 3 years. What a great guy. He's amazing. When he says that to me, my immediate reaction would be, how many people you fucking cut off from your business, bro? Give me the list of people that you cut off after 3 years. And then that guy's going to look at me and be like, well, I haven't found the right person yet. I think that, but at the 3 year period, this person just needed a couple more months of consulting. I just needed to pay for a couple more cars. Like, it's easy to spout that fucking bullshit, but if no one calls them out on it, which no one ever does except me, fucking,
So
they just
I have talked to their people that they've consulted with, and they've all said that at the beginning of the year they talk to them and then they say whether or not they need help or not. So there's been a handful of people that have said, yeah, like I talked to them at the beginning of the year. They said, you know what, you don't need us this year. You just continue on your path, and then we'll talk again next year.
till you need us again. Yeah. See, there you go. We don't need you this year because we
Well,
found
the
three
easy
other
thing would be
suckers
to
to focus
be
on.
to give them advice and to take their money as opposed to
No, it's not the easy thing. The easy thing is to line up that for next year when you don't have as many people in your roster right now. So you own a consulting business, you have 30 people in your roster. You sign up 15 new people. You know, out of those 15 new people, five are probably going to drop off the next year. So you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to take five of these people I know that are, I can sucker into my service and say, oh, you're doing so fucking great this year. Let's revisit in the spring when I can once again go through my fucking roster and see how much income I really want to generate from this. What you're doing is just putting advanced sales in your fucking pocket, Mike. You're not being a nice guy. See, in your world, you're being a nice guy because you're a good person. I'm not a good person, so I look and go, that dude's just putting advanced sales in his fuck, or woman, whoever the fuck it is that you're talking about. All they're doing is putting advanced sales in their pocket for when their business drops off next year. They know they have a nice backlog of people where they can jack their fucking business back up. They're not doing it to be good to people, Mike. They're doing it for their own fucking pocket.
I'm gonna start
But
doing that one of these weeks.
that's my opinion, not Mike's. Mike's
one way to
opinion
look
is,
at it.
it's, yeah, Mike's way to look at it is they're fucking amazing people who are doing tremendous things, who fucking are putting their billing on pause to help that motherfucker out. My opinion is they're fucking scumbags who are just have a lot of business right now, know their business is going to probably drop off because they're fucking scumbags. And so they're going to put these people that they've already suckered into this bullshit into their fucking course. It's two ways to look at the world.
Two ways.
You're a happier person than me, so your way's probably better.
There's probably a third way to look at it too.
I don't know. Chad, how do you look at it?
Uh, I'm cheap. I don't pay anyone. I've gotten this far.
Well, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about your opinion of someone telling someone, you don't need my services this year. Has nothing to do with you. Mike's opinion is that person's a great person who's trying to save that company money, has analyzed their business and said, you're doing so amazing, you don't need my services. My opinion is that person is just putting that person in the pocket. So when 10 people get rid of him, they can be like, oh, I'll call this guy up. I think you need my services now because I can't make my fucking mortgage payment.
Yeah, if someone told me they
Where do you stand on that?
like if it happened to me, if someone says, "You're doing so great, let's revisit this next year," I'd feel like that's kind of passive and I'd go along with my life. I don't have to generate an opinion on the person. I'm too busy focused on me for me
This
to
is a
care what the other
podcast. We're
person is.
supposed to, the whole podcast is spouting off
Yeah,
opinions on things.
I know,
That's what you're
but
Switzerlanding it.
you don't
This
need to
person,
have an opinion on everything
this
is
this
the thing.
person could be good or could be bad. You like, oh, I don't know. I'm
But
See, I told you
Switzerland.
there's three ways to look at
it
this.
doesn't
We've
matter
got
at
all
all.
three ways on this podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all if they're good or bad. They're just because they're not part of my life then, right? They can go fuck someone else. Like they're completely off my radar at that point. Whenever they say we don't need you this year or you don't need us this year, whatever. Good, great. Case closed. It doesn't matter if I think they're good or bad and I mean, I don't know. If someone doesn't have an impact on my life, I try not to have an opinion on them.
That's a good way to look at it.
Unless it directly affects me, I try not to.
That's why you're more successful than I am.
I don't think I am.
I think you're tremendously more
I mean, I
successful than
think
I am.
my uh my mental load would make me more successful. I think and I guess this is because I'm a lot younger than you. I feel my brain has a lot more room to breathe than yours,
I would guess that your brain has had more room to breathe than mine since the day you were born.
potentially.
I think that my brain has been fucking damaged since I was born. So I think that
Well,
that's true.
no, I don't mean in a brain damage sense.
No, I'm saying that my brain is full of all kinds of shit every day
Yeah.
that your brain might never think of.
You know that
I
meme?
don't, and I don't, I mean, filling my brain with all kinds. I don't mean like I have a whole bunch of like super smart thoughts that you don't have. I mean, like my brain's just so cluttered all the time, every day. It works like 10 million miles a minute every day on a million things, looking at a million angles of everything. It's like someone says to Mike, I review all my clients in the spring and I tell them whether or not they need my services this year. And Mike's brain just accepts that. Hey, that's great. That's a great way to be. That's really awesome. Wow. My brain, as soon as they say that, starts calculating what the fuck is this fucker actually doing here? And then goes through millions and millions of scenarios. But I don't just do that for one statement. I do that for everything that everyone says to me every day, all day.
My
Every time
wife.
someone says something to me, my brain goes through 300 or 400 scenarios immediately. What are they really saying? What is this really going on here? What are they really fucking doing? But if like my brain's so cluttered with shit, I agree with you that that's probably true.
Yeah, my wife overanalyzes situations. I think most women do. Um, and then like she'll come out of a situation, she'll be like,
I'm smart enough not to say that.
well, and if you have an opinion on that, I don't care. you know? Um,
This is one where I'm going to say I don't have an opinion. I've never thought about it.
fine.
It doesn't affect my life.
Well, here's the situation, right? My wife will get into a conversation with someone or whatever. Good, all's good. Conversation ends. She comes back home. She's like, I don't know if I did you get a weird vibe? No, that was a normal conversation. She's like, well, what about this and this? I'm just like, you're overanalyzing it. Like it was just a normal conversation. Like you don't have to read into everything. You don't have to peel the onion on everything. Like just let things be.
I think that's good advice.
If you peel the onion too much, you'll start to cry on everything. Just fucking leave
I
it
peel
be.
the onion for everything that happens every day, all day long, every day.
That is the episode title.
I try not to peel the onion. Just leave it be,
I
man.
try. My brain just wouldn't allow for that.